What's up, everybody? It's 4:08 p.m. in the mountains, and I'm Sobe. We're returning to the reverse world now that the combat update patch is live. And I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know. We're gonna look for wither bones, maybe, or we're gonna spawn a wither. I don't know what's gonna happen yet. It's up in the air. We're all confused. We're not sure. Make sure you insta smash on the way in. Smash them. We're live on YouTube and Twitch today, so consider jumping over and giving us a follow over on Twitch. And yeah, this is gonna be fun. I'm excited to see how the world update works and all that stuff. So I already loaded in the world and made sure where all the stuff is. But I think we're just gonna like jump in and start playing. I gotta hype first. I gotta do some hype. Mario says the best run returns. What? Kayanka, it's all in the piles, man. Swift, yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Insta smash. Man, I'm like a genius. I hooked up like on my streaming desk here. Like, I hooked it up so that now I can get the screen right next to my face if I want. Even when I'm lounged all the way back. Oh, so good. So good, man. So good. Oh, more hype. Hype. Alright, so like, I'm a huge, I'm at 5,000 MMR on Battlegrounds, so I'm like the Battlegrounds champion of the world now. I'm only like 12,000 people behind the actual champions, but I'll get there. I'll get there, dude. You guys want to see the game? Here's the game. Here's the dude. He's hot tubbing in the jammies and belt. Hot tubbing. I think we're just ready to rock. Everything looks green. I gotta pop out chat and hit enter on a couple of notifications, and then we're good. Then we're in there. Enter. No, I'm gonna run an ad right away too. So if you're on Twitch, you're gonna get an ad, but try and run these so that we have less breaks, just one long break. Mario says, what's the plan for the last bone? I don't know. I mean, we'll talk about it when we're looking at the map. Let's look at the map. We've been granted the right by all the, by the Valheim Council of Elders to spawn in the last bone without feeling bad about it. We've certainly searched for it long enough. We put in the due diligence, and it's sort of dragging the playlist a little bit and bugging me. So we're allowed to cheat if we want, without it being a mark on our character. Prerogative of the streamer is to, if you're not doing it offline where you can just make a montage of it and say, this took me 47 hours, then, you know, on the live stream it can kind of take forever. So anyway, here's the stuff, guys. We got the stuff. Is everybody here yet? Yeah, everybody's here. I scared off all of our viewers yesterday with Battlegrounds. They were like, no, I don't want to watch that. You suck. We actually did pretty good, though. Plus 1,200 on the day. 1,200 plus or something like that. Oh, yeah. Nah, flipping through is like... Might as well just spawn it. Same thing, right? Midmont! Thank you for the smash over on YouTube. Appreciate you. Yeah, Mario, like, I figure going in a crypt is like a free bone. Exploring the map is another thing Schwab was saying. Why don't you just explore the map? Well, then we're gonna know. It's gonna be almost impossible not to see where the best place to cross into the Ashlands is gonna be. So that's why I don't want to explore the map. So like, we have to cheat in. I mean, we have to cheat to be able to get into the Queen's Chamber anyway. So we're just gonna make like a. So I mean, it's not like this run doesn't require one big cheat to get into the Queen. But yeah, we'll look at the map. Let's jump in there and take a look, see how everything is. One more look at the thing. We okay? No frames dropping. Sweet. Okay, looks like we're sort of okay. Lady says, hi, Sobe in chat. Have a good stream. Lady, we will do our best. We will do our best. Good to see ya. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Alright, Oliver. Dude looks buff, man. Check him out. Check him out. Alright. Verso. I know how it is. You guys are just here to watch Oliver Queen in the frickin' hot tub. Hot tub stream. Hot tub plus chicken stream. There we go. There's a lot of stuff to load in right here in the world. A lot of sound and everything. This is why we're doing the hardware fund, though. Get that GPU. Have no fear. We re-upped the cheesy potatoes today, though. So, like, if you were afraid that we wouldn't have cheesy potatoes for more than a week, don't worry about it. We got them. We got them. Alright, let's repair everything. Remember, this is weird because we can't get raided basically ever. And because we're Crom gamers. With like a really weird forge that's like above our head, like that. Give me back some of that. Alright, we got Ratatosk finished. Got a Kavaster on the wall. And we got all the cool stuff. Now, I just looked at these boxes and I still can't remember. Okay, that's where I keep Ratatosk. Okay, we got the stuff. We got the more of the stuff. What's up, Jurgen? You're good. You're good. Yerg. Okay. I don't think I'm in desperate need of them, but didn't we make 2 more of those? Uh-oh. Ratatosk. How's the blueberry stash? Oh, actually, we probably can't make 2 more. Okay, yes, we can. We're blueberry gamers. We are blueberry gamers. What's up? How you doing, Charlotte? Lordy, 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 lordy. Oh, lordy, lordy. Remember the stuff from this world, guys? 1,450 pounds on this bed. Sitting up in the air, held aloft by 1 ladder. No problem with that, game. Alright, we have Ike, Elder, Bone Mass, Motor, Yag, and the Queen on the board. Bow skill is what? Bow skill 51. Holy hot damn. 51. 51. 9 of 10 bones. 9 out of 10. Yo, what's up, dude? Good to see you, Roger. Joe, what's up? Thanks for the Gesundheit. Alright. Let's do the gaming. Let's do the gaming. I'm gonna wear the full Fenris kit, and we're gonna speedy around. Oh yeah, let's look at the map. So, alright. So when you zoom out, like, that's a swamp that has a bunch of boxes. That's a swamp that had a bunch of boxes down... Oh, here. That's a chunk of swamp that had a bunch of boxes that we went to. So we need to find swamps that are that big or this big. And I felt like we were running out of swamps that were that big. There's a lot of ocean left on the map. But cheaters who have looked at the map said, no, that's not true. There's still swamp left. I mean, don't give up. Don't give up. Okay. So I'm willing to bet that if we continue along on this way outer perimeter, that there's swamp we haven't found somewhere. Like here. I mean, Deep North is right there. That's the line. And then this is all Mistlands border and stuff. I felt like we weren't missing any good swamp anywhere out there, but we do have a portal at spawn, so we can go like that way. We have a portal right now that's here, so let's just keep going like this and just see if we can't find the bone real quick. I mean, I really would love to start trying to land in the Ashlands as soon as possible, but I also, because it's been so long since we played this world, I'm also okay with the idea of like just continuing along the way that we're going. So we don't really need any mats from anywhere, so we can just take the boat with. Take the boat with. We got the swords going. Oh, let's look at the sword stats. Swords. Where is it? 43. Damn. See, this is gonna be a much easier fodder fight than the first one. Oh no. Oh no. Automod got you again? The one time I want you to get boned. Jeez, don't be so sensitive. I know, right? I'm not a bad person. Prove it. Prove it. Okay. Here we go. Alright, blank. One is what? The farm is one. A is that southern portal. Maybe I don't want that connected. How about 4 E's? Is that something? Yeah, if you haven't done so already, consider jumping in on the GPU fund. I'd love to do that as soon as possible. I'm not going to play No Man's Sky immediately, I promise. I promise. It's not because I really want to play No Man's Sky. It's because I want to play No Man's Sky. But I promise to keep playing Valheim, don't worry about it. But yeah, no, we've made a dent in it already, and like, I would love to get that that thing installed and get going with the some of the other gaming that we were talking about doing. Wow, that came out really clear. Thanks, guys. Thanks for making me talk about it. Sheesh, dude. Okay. But yeah, no, we've already had like a bunch of donations, so yeah, get in there if you feel like it. And we'll be all high-tech gamers. I'm kind of a high-tech gamer because I put a giant rock on my desk with a board underneath it, and then now I can extend my monitor all the way to my face, basically. It's like, it's a really high-tech desk improvement. I want to take a picture and show you guys, but I'm afraid you'll judge me. Mario, what's up, dude? Jumping in on the cheesy potato fund. Hell yeah, thanks for the 2 months in a row. Dude. We've got repeat subscribers here, you guys. Was there any doubt? Wait. I better hype. Haha, lady, I beat you to the hype. Take that. Gracias, Mario. One time I was talking about the fact that the Earth isn't flat, and Mario was like, what did you say? You were like, easy on the propaganda or something like that. And I wasn't sure about you at the time. I was like, what's up with that guy? Anyway. AFK for 1 second and I get wrecked. Yep. Mitt! Dude! Frickin' more hype for Mitt. Thank you, Mitt. Yeah, every little bit helps, you guys. Dope. Dope, dope, dope. I don't have notifications set up for it, so if you guys don't tell me, I'm not gonna know until tomorrow when I take a look at it before the stream, but yeah, thanks again. I'm really excited about that. I wasn't sure if it would work at all. JV was the one who was like, basically told me to do it. And then one of the first ones to jump in there too, so that was really cool. Dude, what about JV, frickin' friend of the show, like in the 500 club on trophy hunts? Like, I do have a personal best of 520, but I didn't do it online, so like JV technically has a like higher PB than me. I gotta turn off that. We're not on a delay. That's from yesterday. Hold on, I gotta cancel that timer. Can I just, yeah, I can just turn it off, right? Ha ha ha. I'm so good at streaming, you guys. So good at streaming. Since we're in the boat doing nothing, let me remind you to smash the buttons on the way in so you don't have to think about it. Well, that's the thing, man. We're like, the new normal is 550 plus is the winning score. And so we just have to go into it expecting to be in the Mistlands at hour 3 and trying to win it. You know what I mean? Jurgen's way ahead of me. Nice. Smashing it on the way in. We did hit 50 one day. We hit 50 likes on YouTube last week sometime. So that's our new benchmark. We're shooting for 60. 60 next. Am I missing swamp out here? Probably not. That looks like plains. And then that was like a... I think there's a maximum distance from spawn where you can't get swamp anymore, and I think it's about here. Did I finish my thought on that? Mitt said Thread always kills it though. Thread is averaging around 550 in the past couple, and Henrik probably averages over 550 period. So depending on who's in it, Snazzy's also like a 600 level gamer. So we gotta shoot for 600 and then hope that it's the best. That's the new trophy hunt normal. So now that now that combat update is out of PTB, we can start running some hunt practice. I don't know if I'll stream all of that, but we'll stream a little hunt practice. It's real good. Hell yeah, dude. No, that's a really easy way to like support your favorite YouTubers, is just hop in on your phone and then find those videos from the streamers that you like. That's what I do. Try and drop thumbs on the Valheimers that I support. Dropping them thumbs, dude. Oh yeah, the bears will be a problem. They're also going to be useful though too. I've seen bears take out like 3-4 fuelings at a time. So another, well, and we also did a little bit of bringing the bears into the swamp the other day too, and they're pretty effective. They're tanky, so stuff that would usually like get wrecked by them isn't doing that well. Oh hell yeah. No, we appreciate everybody. Lady, what? All right, I got more hype. Thanks, you guys. You like, especially all of you regulars. You support me so much, just like being here all the time. So like, frickin', yeah. Hope you don't feel pressured. I'm just glad you guys are here. It's just a matter of procedure to keep talking about it. Otherwise, like, nothing happens. You know what I mean? But yeah, looking forward to it. Freaking GPU upgrade, and then we're gonna have like perfect Valheim. It'll look perfect. And then we'll be able to play like No Man's Sky. It'll look beautiful, maybe not perfect, but beautiful. Actually, depending on which GPU we get, it should be like anything we want to play will look like pro streamer. Pro streamer. But yeah, thanks again, lady Mitmon, for the GPU donos. Expect an email from me tomorrow. I've been doing those before the stream. Wow. What do you guys think about sharks in Valheim? Something that attacks you? Well, like leeches are kind of the only thing that attacks you from the water, right? Well, leeches and serpents, obviously, but I could see that being kind of interesting. Have another like water creature, because I find the idea of getting attacked in the water about as scary as anything. Oh, I don't have my root vest on. Okay, I need to dodge roll death skeetos. Right, and we never had a wisp light. And plains crops are worthless. And I got one of these. What's up, buddy? What's going on? Nope. Nope. Maybe the most badass thing in the game. Did I tell you guys that Crom isn't the name of his sword? Crom is the name of Conan's god. I watched Conan the Barbarian the other day, or like, I don't watch very much of the movies that I thought were really cool when I was a little kid don't hold up very well, so I didn't watch all of it, but I watched part of it. Like, if I was really into super muscular dudes, then like, I'm sure that movie would be great. If I was just like, man, I really want to watch a super muscular dude right now, then it would be perfect for me. I'm just saying, like, if that's your thing, check it out, man. "13th Warrior" is real good. That movie holds up, definitely. Well, it's not that old, but that movie's still really good. Trophy. Did we fight those dudes on no food for some reason? Beastmaster. No, I think I've seen the, I think I've seen like riff tracks make fun of it though. You guys ever watch those? Oh, sorry, I'm missing frickin', I'm missing YouTube chat. But yeah, the MS, Mystery Science Theater group, like, does independent things called riff tracks, and they just make fun of stuff. Oh my god. No. God dang it, I was on the wrong screen. I actually knew that was gonna... Oh my god, I knew that was gonna happen too. Yeah. Yeah, blame chat. Wait, okay. Shrouded for... Yeah, we're definitely considering Enshrouded. Sharks would be rough since the vanilla game disarms you when swimming. Yeah, for sure. Muscular dudes before steroids were more... Yeah. Yeah. It was quoting the movie? Valor pleases you, Crom, so grant me one request. Grant me revenge. And if you do not listen, then to hell with you. Nice, dude. Death by YouTube doesn't count. I know, we're just lost frickin' stats. Oh my god. Stats, you guys. Yeah, that wasn't your fault. I actually knew that Locks was a problem and was just being a complete dumb air. Dumb air. Are we gonna actually get in the boat and go get it? Do we have to go get it from the boat? Oh, son of a... Well, if we don't, then it would technically be cheating, so... Sing you sea chanties, yeah. No. 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 Alright, we gotta make a hammer. We gotta make a... There we go. Hammer. Then we do have backup root vest. There's a backup hammer too. And I have a bow somewhere too. Yeah, bow. I have a fang spear. Actually, yeah, I have a level. Okay, that's pretty ridiculous. Damn it, stats, you guys, stats. Son of a... Ooh, I'm so bummed out by that. So bummed out by that. Okay. Another one. This is like Magnus dying the other night. Like, my brain is just asleep at the wheel here sometimes. Okay, I need something in the 2 slot. That's fine. Let's see, what else am I doing? I need a portal. Portal and portal maps. 2. Thingamabob. And one of these. That's pretty close to a village over there too. I'm not super excited about it. But we can do it. We can do it. We are terrible at Valheim because we like to die. Because we like to die. Somebody use the chat, or somebody use the command blame chat for me. Because I think you need to know. I think you need to know what you did. I think you need to think about it. Like, just keep it in mind. See? Freaking your fault. I'm just kidding. Alright. I don't have any this up there. Okay. All right. It's gonna suck to sail over there. It's gonna take a while, but we got a portal somewhere near it. One last. Oh yeah, a little bit more food. That'll work. I could make the other boat, but we don't have the Damn, that's a long ways. All right. Sobe, what? What are you doing? I mean, we're like worried about boring content, and then I die and make us watch this for 10 freaking minutes. Okay. Wait, what was I doing? I was hyping. I was hyping and I was enlarging the chat so that I could actually read it. And then more hype for the hardware fund. Thank you, thank you. Hype for the YouTubes. Hype, more hype, hype. Yeah, I ended up like 1,200 points on the stream yesterday for the Battlegrounds, and then I actually won another one off stream, so I'm like at 5,000 exactly. Please, we all know about death runs, yeah. Wait, but I thought I was supposed to be good at the game, right? Aren't you good at the game, Sobe? What the hell, man? What's your problem, bro? Yeah, like, looks like YouTubers are trickling back, but I think a bunch of people, like, noticed that I was on yesterday, came and looked at it, and they were like, nah, that sucks. I don't want to watch that. Don't make me watch that crap. So be better, yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Be better at game. Don't die for no reason. Okay. I actually literally thought that Lox is too close, it's gonna stealth me, and still didn't care. Okay. Body recovery should be straightforward. Normal difficulty with a portal and a root vest. Hopefully we won't have to lose another life or anything silly. Alright, I think you told me how to say your screen name, but Vidine, did you say it was full reverse or just fodder first? Full reverse, yeah. Yeah, so we have to glitch into the queen. We have to glitch into the queen, but the only thing we have left before the Ashlands segment is one withered bone. Yeah, we had serpent weather, but only in the Black Forest there, lady. Benign. Okay, yeah. Farewell to ye Spanish ladies. I sort of know that song. I can't remember the melody right now. Goodbye, farewell to ye old Spanish ladies, or something like that. Tatiana, what's up? Joe says, nice win. I know. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. Glitch into Queen, and then at least 10 hours of farming. We're approaching 25. Yep. We've gotten everything except one withered bone. We also, so for the Queen, we did collect the seal breaker fragments. We're just, obviously we have to glitch in the seal breaker. Yeah, game tricked us. No, I like that one too. I can't quite remember it, but Bedine says I failed my full reverse. I couldn't stand the bone farming. Well, we actually were at 9, and there's a possibility that that we'll spawn in the last one. I asked I asked Thread and Scales about it, and oh. And we decided that because we're live on the internet or whatever, it sort of makes sense to it makes sense to cheese in the final bone, just because like actually searching for this ends up getting kind of boring. So like we're gonna search for a while. If we go a full another episode, I might spawn it in. I might do it today if I feel like it. I don't even know. That's one that we already spawned in. So we spawned it in and didn't notice it. But you guys remember how much of this we have in a box somewhere? We actually don't even need it. See, we sailed past this point way earlier in the game, and we must have spawned it in then. Yeah, I did it. I have a playlist on the channel where we did it in Saga mode. It took about 20 hours, and we went 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and oh, you went 2, 3, 1. Gotcha. They have not returned since Serpent Wreckage. Oh no, they gave up. What, because of a little serpent? Alright, wind is back in our favor. But yeah, you guys remember that, right? When we did fodder first, but we did it in Saga mode so that we had 2x drops. So that was actually harder, technically, because our stat line was a lot worse. Here we've got bows were over 50 a second ago. Now back to 48, but we're gonna have bows over 50 and swords over 50 when we fight fodder, so it's gonna be actually a lot easier. Yeah, it's been a long, we were playing this last winter, so we took like 4 months off of this playlist. So I'm not being driven mad by the bone search. I'm just sort of like, I have made a full lap of the world. 1 full lap. And I'm getting to the point where it's starting to get a little silly because we're having to backtrack everywhere. Their bags are still bouncing in the water? Nice. So if we didn't have a map right now when we were trying to navigate, I'd use this thing. And I'd just try and like keep the carve on course with this. Carve is a terrible ship though, like, oh my god, is that swamp? I know about that. I've been there. Sailing to the Elder, no rain, no storm, serpent, sailing boat, once dead, die laughing. Nice. No, it's not you. You're not imagining it. Actually, like, one of the tips that I give for no map navigation is don't do long sails until you have the long ship, because it stays on course far better. Anyway, that's how you do it if you don't have a map. And actually, it's a good thing to practice when you do have a map. Like the whole looking towards the center of the map thing to see if you're looking at spawn. Looking at spawn? Yep. Now that the patch is out, not sure what your next challenge is. Yeah, I've still got a hard perma, and a hardcore perma coming. So like, those are my next three. We're about ready to fight Yag in the perma. In the normal perma. Oh boy. Is that swamp I don't know about? Or do I just keep getting baited by this one I do know about? Alright. But yeah, what's that character in the normal perma? He's probably a locked clan. He's a locked clan member. Man, can't imagine we missed anything out here though. Maybe that. Oh, it'd be so cool if we actually did just find it here today, like in an early box. Because we're ready. We're Ashlands ready right now, basically. We need to prep some food and then we're just going. I'm gonna scream. I might do it too. I should turn off the limiter so that you guys can get all freaked out. Potter First was your first and only? Nice. I mean, why does it seem like we didn't run all of this swamp? Is that even possible? Bonnie, let's go! We're trying. We're trying. Yeah, this ghetto fabulous adjustment to my desk is so good. Ghetto fab. Ghetto fab. Yeah, it stays in the top 100, doesn't it? I think mine resulted in death too, Bonnie. They're a pain. They're not very nice. They suck at being friends. Nothing good to break the boat with. Boat, 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 boat. N6. Serpent. Meats. 6 serpent meats. Oh, I don't have any frost protect. Okay. So maybe don't leave the screen unless it's paused. Huh? Like maybe I pause it if I want to go do stuff on the other screen? Like that? There we go. That works, right? Genius, isn't it? Jeez, that would work like every freaking time, man. Capital J genius. Ooh, here's a little bit of swamp trees, but this is just teeny swamp. No boxes in there. Unless there's a stone structure. Nope. If it's teeny, the only chance of a box is a stone structure. Missed. Preventive measures might be onto something. I might be. The days before pause. If we don't walk into a vial and die or something, that would suck. I just got spawns near me somewhere. Pretend to swamp more. Dude, I crushed Battlegrounds yesterday. Crushed it. But now I'm in the middle of the pack where like the games are just stupid. They're so stupid. Cause like everybody's gambling really hard, and so like you run into these impossible builds and you just get smoked. So like the variability goes through the roof in between 5,000 and 7,000 MMR. You're like doing fine, and then you run into somebody who like drops 30 on you. What the flip and flip? What the flip and flip? Now this looked like it was gonna be good enough to have a box for a second, didn't it? You can do it. Jump over that. Box possibilities. So remember, wooden structures have Black Forest or Meadows boxes. Stone structures have plains box or swamp boxes. All right, nothing here. Should we keep circling the island for a minute and see if there's more? We might have missed some swamp on this island. While we're here, let's uncover the map and see what we see. Yeah, rested is gone. Makes us a little slow. We should grab some Ratatosk too. Real quick. Is it Hank or Henrietta? Henrietta, what's up, Henrietta? Potion. Yes. We might have to catch some river meat. Forge. You don't get to see it very much because it's off in the corner, but that's a good forge design. Have everything sitting in there and then one chunk out there. Frost protection somewhere? Rested commence running with these, yeah. Wait, the box, much like the cake, is a lie. The box, much like the cake. Which one? Do I not have any more frost protection anywhere? I bet you I have a butt ton of this. I can make another cape. Nah. The werewolf outside. What's he doing? Is he attacking the frickin' things? Or no, he's getting wrecked by that dude. Okay, we got the stuff ready, set, go. So what do you think? Did everybody on YouTube smash it on the way in? Or are they waiting? Are they waiting till later? Smash it on the way in, bro. Smash it on the way in. Smash it on the way in, bro. Ooh, we got the cool sound when we roll now. Dude, combat update is live. So good. Oh. Almost ran straight into a tar pit. Skill improved. Dodge 1. Seems like it's just plains out here. Man, I missed my Fenris kit. Weather's bad, so we can't see. Okay. Nothing. I don't, Jurgen. I don't think we will. Joe, what did you retract? Did you say stop being stupid at the game? Did you say Sobe sucks at this? Yeah, it's so dangerous and it takes so long, and troll armor is so good and it takes no time at all. It is intense. What's up, Paisley? Paisley survived her queen fight in her permadeath run the other night. It was very cool. I can't stand heavy armor, but you must have like a really high run stat. Do I have any? I don't have any Twitch mods, do I? I'm gonna shout you out. I'm gonna shout out Paisley because Paisley's cool. Paisley's cool. None of the rest of you get a shout out though. You guys suck. You guys suck, dude. No, it is intense. We've been searching for withered bones. Let me show you this map. We've been looking for withered bones for like 1,000,000 years. That's the withered bone search. So the only place you can get them is inside swamp boxes because we can't get into crypts. And it is so freaking hard to find them. So we've got 9 out of 10. And like, there's been a debate over the past month of this where we're trying to decide whether or not we're going to cheat in the final bone. I took it to the Valheim Council of Elders, and they gave me the right to cheat it. So like, it's possible if we go a full episode, or even if I get frustrated by this a couple hours from now, we're just gonna cheat. Just for the fact that it's the content itself is kind of struggling a little bit. So like, it feels like 4 or 5 episodes in a row now where all we did was run around the map looking for boxes. Otherwise, it's been a really, really fun challenge, especially the first 20 hours of it are really fun. Because you have to figure out how to do it, you know, you have to figure out how to get metal without access to antler pickaxe, and then you have to figure out how to get iron without access to swamp crypts, and then you have to find wither bones without access to swamp crypts. It's crazy. Yeah, this is the most I've ever revealed, and I run it all the time. I run Valheim over and over again all the time. This is the most I've ever seen. Volk is here. What up, dude? Good to see you, Volk. Roland, what's happening? But yeah, I also forgot to pause the game, and I let a Lox kill me over there, so this is my backup body. We're still trying to find our, we're still making our way back to the actual body that has all my cool gear. We've got a Crom and a full Fenris kit, and more stats than I've ever had before. Well, pretty much the most stats I've ever had. Yeah, no, I just like... I was like talking to chat. Oh yeah, I was talking to chat, and then chat got me. I gotta, every once in a while I have to remind chat what they did. Anyway, no, like the font size was too small on my YouTube chat, so like went over there and I had my mouse cursor over on the wrong screen, and then all of a sudden Lox hit us once, and then I couldn't find my mouse cursor and get it back on the right screen, so then I just died. And we were just dead. Got him, yeah. Yeah, it was mostly Montoya. Pretty much. Fancy bow. Yeah, yeah. No, I've got a backup. I've got like backup armor. We can probably make 3 or 4 long ships if we have to. Like I know the strategy necessary for doing an Ashlands landing. I've done it in Saga a bunch of times with 2x boat speed. I know how to spam boards and like go spire to spire and all kinds of stuff. Like we're ready. But I don't even want to bother doing it until we have the withered bone. So as soon as we have the withered bone, then it's just an episode or 2 of us doing Ashlands stuff. And oh, that's a daytime vial. Must be a night spawn. Rope them together and make a longer ship? Yeah. No, usually if you can see it, you should be able to land in a long ship. The plane's fist weapons. Roland says, got a vial. Together with full Fenris, I finally got True Menace of the Black Forest. Yeah, I gotta find the ghost so that you have a buddy. Battle buddy is sort of cool. I kind of thought it was stupid, but it's actually kind of funny to have a dude who will just attack you hanging out in your base. I'm a fan of that. It makes me laugh. Right, yeah, Fenris, Silver Sword and Shield, yep. Come on. Okay. More stuff. More stuff. It's the first time I've took over one of these towers and rebuilt it too, though. Oh yeah, that was another thing that I did, was live only in the mountains. So no easy living. Tuba, how we missed you, I know, right? Oh yeah, the barrels are really good. We've got them in, we had them in one other world, but yeah. They mesh together really well. And they stack pretty good. So like, I can't remember if this was exactly 1 meter or we had to go slightly higher. But you can kind of see. Oh yeah, like you put in these boards, you put in the beams, and then you point a floorboard so that you get the floorboard way all the way up to the top of these, so that you don't do snapping points exactly. You kind of free place them a little bit, and then you can get the board at the same level as this thing. It looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Let's go get our body back now. Wait, why do I have 22? Find what, I never put it in the box. Weird. Weird. Yeah, this was a... So we rebuilt the skeleton tower and then this... Let me show you. I forget, some of you people like building. Don't ya? Don't ya? Don't you know? So then we did this build. I'm freezing, so I can't stay out here forever. But yeah, then we did a tower out in front of the Skelly house. Kind of warehousey a little bit, but I actually like it. It's really hard to get a roof that high. I don't think we didn't have enough iron here to do it when we did this part of the build. And then, oh yeah, this one is where I figured out windows really well finally. So this is how you actually, like, I have a way to actually set them in and get snapping points in the middle, which I was really stoked about. So we have like really good windows in all 3 layers of this. And then basically just with iron beams, we were able, well, with limited iron, we were able to get like this whole thing. I don't know, I really love the windows, like floor. It's too bad these aren't completely see-through. I think that would be, I mean, I get why they're not. I get why they're kind of this old 70s style. Let light in but don't let people see kind of window, but it would be nice if they were the other kind. Yeah. Okay. Back to it. Let's go get our body. Body, please. Yeah, I sort of, it's a little bit weird, but one of the things that I do in basically all of my Valheim, like all of my Valheim builds, I want to be able to see out constantly. And so like I try and leave, like instead of building a roof that would cover the top, I still want to be able to see the mountain. So like from the hot tub, we can still see like the mountain over there. I was even considering doing window. We probably have enough to do windows here on the top layer too. So it'd be nice to have windows the same as we had from first and second layer up here. So actually we might do that today. But yeah, we got the checkerboard floor and a bunch of things that I really like bothered to go to the trouble of making a big build here. I hadn't done a big stone build in a long time, and so this was another thing that we dorked around with, because the run is taking forever, you know? Yeah, we've got 2 that are free range. The other ones are living in the basement. Gens. Building is the most challenging part of Valheim. I'm currently making a base and the roofs are a bastard. Yeah, it definitely takes some getting used to. The secret is using iron if you have iron. Especially because if you get the right support, it's pretty easy. We actually, yeah, we took a sealed tower. We also brought it back from Mistlands, I'll show you. We did it fairly early. We took an aqueduct here, and then we also brought back, after a sealed tower. Brought back sealed tower and brought back an aqueduct. Ended up being approximately, what, 100 and... We've probably only got like 150 for the whole run, something like that, but we still have 76 here. I have extra nails somewhere. I have an extra boat somewhere already, maybe, or maybe I don't. I don't know. Anyway, this is like 7 extra boats if I need it. And we were able to use all that iron that's necessary for building this. So like, pretty much we just have an iron beam through the middle of this, and then iron through the floors. the walls pretty much didn't need iron. So like you can build about that high with just stone. But like the floor definitely needs it. So you can see it in here. That's just, that's covering up the iron beam that goes from one side of to the other. And yeah, I think we iron beam all the way, and then there's like one piece of iron beam going out in each direction was enough to get the support all the way to the edges. And then we're pretty much not losing shelter bonus anywhere in here, I don't think. Yeah. Shelter bonus extends everywhere, and then the fires on the roof actually extend all the way to the basement. Pretty good. Pretty good. I've been playing the game since it came out, so like I used to be a lot better at building, and it was the way that I played like any casual player does, you know, build a base, beat a boss, build a base, beat a boss. I loved the building. I loved, you know, building in different biomes, and then I started skipping biomes and trying swamp builds and stuff like that. And then eventually I found speedrunning and was like, okay, I want to play the game that way. Well, it says those mall claws are pretty effective against everything you can find in the forest. Yeah, well, they're like, aren't they heavy on slash? Heavy slash damage. I feel like they were 20 pierce and like 50 slash. So they seemed pretty good on just about everything. They're like having a sword. Alright, body. Getting the body back. Here we go. Yeah. Vidney, we speedrun. So if you zoom all the way in and one back right here to this zoom level, you can see sort of okay in the Mistlands, and then I've got enough practice at it where like I can do Mistlands without a wisp light. Full stop. I think we have like 17 totems. Mostly pierce and some oh, it's the other way around. Mostly pierce and some slash, so it's like a spear. Yeah, trolls hate pierce. Yep. Alright, remind me to pause if you ever see me doing that again. I'm sure it will be too late, but remind me to pause. Be like, hey, you're being dumb. Don't be dumb. Get away from my body. Thought we were friends. No, we're not friends. That's in a sense, a really easy body recovery is almost the worst because it means like you never should have died there. You know, like, oh my god, how'd you die somewhere that was that easy to get your body back from? Well, yeah, right before you go grab your body, you should take off all your clothes. Way easier. Volk says, I'm usually mostly done with the Mistlands before I kill Yag. Yeah, me too. Or, well, not necessarily. When you guys are watching, I like to get a Wisp Light because I think it's better viewing if there's a Wisp Light. But the Wisp Light actually, like, I know I talk about it all the time and I'm whining right now, but the Wisp Light genuinely gives me a headache. The only time it doesn't bug me is when we're in the mist itself. Every time we leave the mist, it's just terrible. And I hate it. Okay. Alright, thing. Thing. Okay. Extra portal. Should we put it in fancy portal storage out back? Portal storage. E. If you ever need an emergency portal, it is E. No, this is the best that we can do right here. So, Arbalist, Carapace Spear, Crom. And, we're actually not gonna make the Arbalist. Because on this run, I was trying to get a bow skill over 50. Another thing you never really get to do in speedruns. I'm usually around 20 when the game's over. So like one of the goals for the quote unquote, because this character is Oliver Queen, which is the name of the green arrow, blah blah blah. Anyway, like I see certain players get their bow skill up to like 75, and then you can pull it back so fast and shoot that it's like having a gun almost, and it's really cool. So that's what I'm trying to do, get like a really high bow skill. We do have level 4 Draugr Fang, but that's going to be like the best bow that we can have. And then we have maxed weapons right now. So level 2 Crom, level 2 Carapace Spear, that's the best you can do. So you can make this, but without beating Motor, you can't make an Artisan Table. Without Motor, you can't do Black Metal. Without Motor, you can't do Plains Food. I mean, without Motor, it's really bad. Yeah, and you need Wisps from Yag as well. Actually, for the Mistwalker, that's the only thing that's missing, right? Is the Wisp. Yeah, so, like, for Mistwalker, it happens to be Yag, but for a lot of the other stuff, it's actually, Motor that's the problem. SMA for Save My Ass, yeah, nice. We have some E portals. Here's another E portal with less E's. Alright, game on, guys. Let's find this stupid crap. Find this stupid withered bone. Withered bone. Withered bone. Okay. Hold on one sec. Oh my god. Oh no. You guys. Give me 1 second. I had a Spectrum appointment that was canceled this afternoon, and then it says they're on their way. That could be weird. I don't know. We might have to shut down for like an hour and then finish this episode later. Oh, that's so weird. That's so weird. You guys know we've had the sporadic internet issue thing. But yeah, now all of a sudden they're still coming? What the hell? What the heck Bobby is going on, you guys? Give me just a second. I need to invite him to play. I know, like, every time Paisley shows up, something super unprofessional happens over here. Blame Paisley. Blame Paisley. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see what's going on with this. But yeah, we might need to take like an hour break and finish the Reverso episode a little bit later tonight, if you guys are still around. But again, Paisley's fault. Paisley's fault. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. Farewell and adieu to you old Spanish ladies. Fortune and none of my own. Okay, that's a different song. I don't think there's anything that I can do to cancel. So we're gonna have to finish the episode later tonight, and I'm gonna have to like shut it down here before this guy gets here. So this one's not my fault. Okay, like I understand that a lot of times it seems like it's my fault, but this one's not my fault. We have plenty of other people to blame. Yeah. Look at his eyeballs. Look at his eyeballs. He feels weird about it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna shut down the stream. I'll be back in about an hour, I would say. And we'll run for a few hours tonight, maybe go late, depending on if we find the bone or don't find the bone. But we'll be back for more searching for the bone very soon. I would do that, Volkmir, but I think it's a better idea. Stream's fault. Stream's fault. Called him and told him Sobe was playing, come right away. Again, sorry for that, guys. I know this is pretty weird, but yeah, I think they'll probably charge me money if I cancel, or like if I don't answer the door. So I'm like, I'm gonna go answer the door and do all that stuff. Hopefully we get even better news on the internet thing. I don't think it's actually gonna change anything. So like, yeah, if they don't show up, I'm gonna feel really stupid. But anyway, hope you all can come back here in about an hour, or even sooner. I'm gonna shut it down and I'll come right back. I don't know. Okay, stream, I don't have a problem with that, but I think I'm just gonna shut it down real quick. And I'll see you guys in 60 minutes probably. All right, thanks again, everybody.